welcome back. I'm super excited to have this video today because we're going to be sharing exactly how to file your DBA. And hopefully the point is here that you can save a ton of money by doing it yourself. And our expert Danielle is going to go to the computer and show you step by step.
Okay, so what you want to do is go to your local county website through the government to file your DBA. So for me, I live in LA County. It's lacounty.gov, starting a business in the county, filing a fictitious business name, which is also the same as a DBA, doing business as, or FBN, fictitious business name. So click on the link or, type it in. This is what will populate, and all you have to do is, you don't even have to search your FBN to see if it's available first. That will already happen through the application. So just click application. And then right now, because of COVID, typically you could go to your local court and the county registrar's office, but they're closed still, I believe, or maybe they open back up. Anyways, mail in is what you want to choose. And then you want to do fictitious business name statement original filing because you are filing a new one. Now, this is where you will search the business name. So let's say in this instance, we're going to look up Gemma's Candles. And we're going to search that. And it says there's no matching files. So you're going to go ahead and verify that that's not available. Type it back in to add it. Gemma's Candles. Add it. And you are going to fill out the prompts. So on this box, you can put the business address as your own residential address. I don't always recommend that since this information will in turn be public at some point. So if you have a P.O. box, you can't put that either. It's not allowed. You need a physical address. So if you already have an office, I would suggest putting that address, whether it's for another business or not. And if not, then at the end of the day, you'll have to use your personal address. You can also put in an additional address that you can use a P.O. box for. So let's just say 2100 West Victory. Okay. Let's say next. Now, this is where you want to put the name of the business. So in this case, let's say it's just a DBA, which is what we're doing today. Then you're going to go ahead and put in Gemma's Candles, for example. And again, the same address. You'll add this right down here as a registered owner. So let's just go through the prompts so you can see. Put the same address. All right. I'm going to add the registered owner there. You see her. And if there's any other participants in the DBA that you're filing who have ownership to the business, then you would want to add that each additional registered owner there. In this case, we only have one. That's Gemma. And you're going to select the business name on the drop down. And then you're going to put your name. And your title. So in this case, we will just put owner. And then You want to do businesses conducted by yourself. Unless you do have an additional registered owner on here, then you can just select partnership. And then this is any date you want to put that you started the business. So today is the 28th of June. We can even backdate it. Let's say I started my business in May 2021. We can put that. How many copies? You always want to put 2. Although this you're just printing out. And then you review all the information, click verified, that little box, I'm not a robot, and submit your order. Once you've done that, and I'm not going to submit this is just for example. So Gemma's candles will be available, Gemma, if you want it. What you want to do is when you click submit order, it's going to have this page completed. And you'll need to print out 2 copies. Keep one for yourself, paper record filing for your business, and the other one you're going to need to mail in, and it will tell you exactly where to mail it into. So you could see the filing fees up here. It says for each name, each DBA that you're filing, the original is going to be $26. Any additional name you want to file, which you can, let's say we're doing Gemma's candles, and then let's say we're doing Gemma's accessories, we can claim both of those names. We would just, any additional name that we want to file with this is going to be an additional $5 only. So it's not that much, you see, to file your DBA. And again, beyond this, beyond this filing, the only other thing that you would need to pay for really is publishing. So once the name is submitted in mail, you will receive a filing back from the county that will confirm it, and they'll give you official paperwork with, notarized paperwork. Typically, or you might need to get it notarized depending on your county. Notary sometimes costs $40. And then also publishing your name in the newspaper for 6 weeks is also some notaries another thing that they'll be able to do. And some people are charging around $40 for that. So you just have to find someone who can do both. I know I have one who charges me $40, and she is a publisher and a notarizer, so she can just do both within that one fee. But it's different everywhere, so just get resourceful. This is how you file your doing business as yourself name until you can really graduate to the next level, which is your, taking liability away from yourself, that LLC, LLP, or you really want to go big, start at a S Corp and move on to a B Corp, C Corp eventually, or start out as a nonprofit. Those are all your options for really getting into the legal business realm. And this is just a layer of security on starting out your business with the name you've created, especially for those people who, have very creative names coming into their industry and can't really trademark yet. At least you have some legal record documentation that you have rights to that name locally. This is not so much on a federal level, but at least you want to start locally. For any other questions, comments, you need help navigating through this kind of thing, you're in a different jurisdiction than I, please reach out in our comments or in the description. We'll have our email. Feel free. That's a safe, private space for us to communicate.
Congrats, you guys! You have now filed your business legally, and that is such a huge achievement.
Yay! So this wraps up our guide to how to start your business series. There's a lot more to come than what we've just given you, so stay tuned for future videos and content that we'll be providing for you. And again, all of this is in order for you to make mas dinero.